Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening, Sean Higgs coming at you. Look headlines for Monday, the 17th. We got the date right. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today on a Sunday. I gotta tell you, I'm a little annoyed. We're gonna jump right into it 30 seconds into the show. Where do we start? How about Toronto under 3-2 bottom 8? 3-2 bottom 8. Sure, we get 4. 7-2 top 9. 3 runs, 2 outs. 3 runs, 2 outs. Yeah. That's a doozy. That's a doozy right there. Baltimore Orioles, run line. 4 runs, 2 outs. That's the way we're doing it today. That's the way we're doing it. Baltimore, 4 runs, top 9. 7 runs. Bottom of the 8, top 9. Toronto. That's how you want to do me dirty? Man. I try to keep a clean show and not curse, right? I don't know. People listen in their car. I know I start acting a fool here. You know what I'm thinking right now. You damn well know what I'm thinking. 1911 run. Premium stuff. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. You know what to do. Winner free picks. Picks parlays. Maybe you're on the Sean Higgs channel. Say hello. Comment. Picks are up in the chat. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. I posted them. It's going to be a short show today because I'm just totally annoyed. Totally annoyed. You can probably see it on my face. It's just, man. That's the kind of nonsense. Well, 2-2 in the video. Compliments of the Toronto under. Not getting there. Could have been a nice 3-1 day. Philly, no bottom 9. Loser there. We're talking about teams going to get swept today. Right? No way, real fast on a little mini rant. No way teams get swept. San Francisco going to sweep Pittsburgh. Get out the broom. Baltimore going to sweep Miami. Get out the broom. Toronto going to sweep Arizona. Get out the broom. Milwaukee going to sweep the Reds. Get out the broom. Texas going to sweep Cleveland. Get out the broom. The one game that didn't get out the broom, Seattle, Detroit. So, all you Seattle guys laying 175, 180, big winner there. I hope you didn't have any of the other teams going to get swept, like Arizona or the Reds or the Pirates or the Marlins or the Guardians. You got lucky there. You go 1-5. Maybe you picked out the right one. Who knows? Tomorrow, for me, let's do this video picks. Giants on the run line. And, right off the bat here, we got Webb going. I'll do a run line here. Cincy, drop 4 in a row. Here comes Cincy. You got Brandon Williams on the hill, too, to boot. You want to take a shot with him? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to take a shot with Brandon Williamson. I mean, he's right up there with Luke Weaver. Guys, I don't want any part of my life. No, thank you. I mean, might be nice to hang out with. Backing. It's going to be a pass for me. Pass. I will take a shot on a losing streak Marlin bunch with Luzardo on the hill. Now, this is really just because he's pitched really well. We saw, what was it, a week or two ago? A matchup with these two teams. And we got a 15-2 Luzardo win. Again, Adam Wainwright pushed him into retirement. Good job, Luzardo, beating up the elderly. 6 innings, 5 hits, 8 Ks for Luzardo in that start. And the guy's been really good his last 7-8 starts anyway. Flannery beat Perez 3-0. We had a 10-9 wild one, Librador and Hoeing. Luzardo again 15-2. Garnett beat Miklos 5-4. I'll take a little Lizardo plus money here with the Marlins. Kansas City Royals, no bottom nine tomorrow, plus 155. They're a little dog to Matt Manning and the Tigers. Hurrah. Listen, they're happy. They just won 2 out of 3 in Seattle. Jordan Lyles on the hill. Yes, that Jordan Lyles. How can you not love Jordan Lyles? Why don't you want to bet this guy? The guy's been super duper. I mean, just look at the numbers on him. Look at this. You got to love Jordan Lyles. Whew. Here we go, Jordan Lyles. Now, granted, he's having a tough little season, Jordan Lyles. That being said, who cares that he's got one win in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 in 16 Royals. 1 in 16 in the starts. And I'm taking a plus 155 that the Royals had a lead going into the bottom of the ninth. Yes. Sorry, Detroit Lenny. Yankees over. Sevy, Canning. You got, and I kind of like the Yankees here too, a little bit here. Yeah, they're out of the Rockies. Yes, they just blew a game there. Give me the over, though. Give me the over. I know I bashed the lineup. That being said, I'm not a big Griffin Canning guy. We see tonight another wild one here. Angels in Houston off of last night's crazy game. Yeah, I think we'll see some runs here. I think we'll see some runs. Get over this total. Get over this 8 here. Although actually, you know what? I think this actually might have moved up to a 9 because this was earlier. It's a 9 now. It is a 9. I jumped on this guy probably when I write these down. 5:30, so 6:30. 6:30. This line was an 8. So I apologize for a slight difference. It doesn't make it. You want to go over to 9? Go over to 9. We're not stopping. Somebody will score 9. I know. I don't want to say it's a fact that one of these teams tomorrow, the Angels or the Yankees, are going to score 7. It's almost. Well, I don't like throwing out crazy kind of things. What I think, but you know what I think here. Over the total. All right, we got some comments in the section. See how everybody's doing today. Let's scroll on up. Well, I'm the first one in the comments section. And then we got Michael Amato coming in. Michael, he's on Picks and Parlays right now. How are you? Good evening. Stephen Bowman, premium guy. See, be on the lookout for something tomorrow morning for premium members. Mets money line. Never in doubt today with the Mets over the Braves. You know, I probably should have grabbed the under there with these two guys. Mets Dodgers. It's the Mets to me. Bad offense. Scherzer's pitched decent at home. You get the never in doubt 2-1 win in 10 innings. Nice one. Phillies money line a sweat job. Yes, it was. How about my guy Kobe Allard for Atlanta? Did I say not to take a team total for the White Sox over? David Talk. How about Pirates game in 10 innings, losing the under? Yeah, 6 runs, extra innings. Unbelievable. That Dave though. I didn't have that one when I'm talking about my personal abuse that I've suffered. You know, I did not have a personal abuse in that game, but yes, not fun. 6 runs in the 10th inning. These stupid. You know my feelings on the Phantom. Maybe you don't know the Phantom Ghost Runner nonsense. I totally hate it. I totally hate everything about it. It's a mockery. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Team money's in the house. Hello, my friend. Made change today, and I do mean change, not even $100. Braves are trash. Yes. Yanks, I'm not going there. Dodgers run line. Let's see. You took the Braves, but you did lay 2.5. So it wasn't like you were laying a 150 on the run line or 2 something. I said Kobe Allard was bad. Nobody wanted to listen. The Yankees. The Yanks are up, what, 3-1. They tie it. Down 5 for extra innings. You take a lead. You take a 7-5-3 lead and can't give it back. Oh my goodness. Dodgers run line, tough one. You know what though? The game was a pick 'em. You went for the big payday. No shame in that. Twins cash alive. How about 9 runs, Twinkies and the A's? I told you about that over. I was like, I wasn't loving uh, the total under there, even though you got some decent lefties. I like Sears, but the Nerfy did cash. I know somebody wanted the Nerfy in that Minnesota game. The Nerfy got there. Michael lost Braves first 5. Solicited and took the Sox team total, but hit the O's team total 4.5. So I'm up $2. There you go. Orioles keep on keeping on. 8 straight wins for them. Not too shabby, and now they get the Dodgers tomorrow. Problem is, it's Grayson Rodriguez, uh, who hasn't pitched well. Our guy Miz will be all kicking that guy's poor back in tomorrow. The guy's gonna wake up sore. He's gonna know somebody's got a voodoo doll of him, and it's Miz. Tyler prepared in the house. Good evening, Michael Mott. Was thinking about taking the O's Dodgers over 9 tomorrow. I don't hate it. I think Rodriguez is going to definitely give up a few. Stephen Bowman. Javi, 6Ks plus 145, 7Ks 245. Also have Houston Moneyline, hoping for a 5 for 5 day. Well, it's another wild one in Anaheim because you got a 4 spot put up here by the Stros, continuing their ways. Who hit the home run there? Chase McCormick. There you go. 9-7 now. 9-7. T-Money lost a ton on Novik at tennis today. Well, Brew Crew winner. There you go. Fade those Reds, baby. Have to Stros live 260. And there you go. 260. And they just took a 9-7 lead. Hopefully they don't cough it back up like they did last night, the T-Money. David Tack Giants scored 5 and 10 to cover the over. Ridiculous. T-Money. Sean, today was a crazy day. Anything that could go wrong did. Must be a fool. I said it coming in, man. I had it in the chat here. One of the games. Frustrating, to say the least. You know what, though? It is what it is. You got to move on. I can't dwell. You can't dwell. Not in this business part. No. If you want to do this and you're going to bet, you're going to have days like that, bro. Mexico to Gold Cup, the under parlay cashed. There you go, bro. I was thinking about that. Came across my timeline. I'm like, I wonder if the under cashed. Alcatraz won Wimbledon. Is Wimbledon still on HBO? I remember as a kid, July HBO, that I couldn't find the movie. It was just Wimbledon tennis on HBO back in the day. I remember, like, what the heck? I said, you know what? Get out of the house, go to the beach, stick ball with the boys, jump in the pool. T-Money. Stros 2 out, no one on. Well, you got it. I mean, I'm a little ahead. I'm behind in the comments, but I know what happened. You said second or third. You're going to get it. I'm calling 9-7. Michael Amato. I like the Yanks. Angels over as well. But it's at 9. Yeah, it's 9. It moved. I wrote these earlier. Mike, even the San Fran run line, it's even. You could probably get a San Fran run line at a better price. Let me see. I mean, I see San Fran at, you could get them at a plus 104 here. A little better number on the run line, Frisco. So, again, I didn't look exactly before I loaded these up, or went live, I should say. Not when I loaded them. When I went live, I didn't double check. Crystal's in the house. How are you, Miss Crystal? Brutal weekend for me. Did well all week, and then weekend hits. Had a good mix of faves and dog stages, strong ones. I was at a nice run coming into the weekend. Something like, where was I? 18-8 or something like that. Nice little run, and then the weekend comes. 2-2. 0-1 yesterday. I mean, I did take it a little easy though, because I'm like, you know what? I want to see how these teams are coming out break. Who's stepping up. But frustrating, especially today. I had some tough ones. And even tomorrow, I like a couple games. It's a short schedule too, right? Not a lot in rotation for baseball tomorrow. It happens, Crystal. It happens. It is. I think this is just alone. It's a tricky time. It's trade time. It's teams that were hot, maybe hitting a little bit of a wall. You got your Cincy guys, maybe playing with the irons. You find a little better competition, you start losing a better competition. It's one thing beating last place St. Louis, another thing beating first place Milwaukee. I could get behind them on tomorrow. I think I could with Luzardo. Shouldn't the Cubs demolish the Nats tomorrow? Seems to obvious to be 7-2. Here's the thing, though. Smiley hasn't been all that great. You know, you got that going on, and like our guy Smiley, by the way, is 6 ERA and a 191 WHIP his last 7 starts. All right, not good. 5.36 ERA at home, not good. Last couple starts, ready? 4 runs, 3 runs, 7. 0 runs versus Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, and we saw how Pittsburgh's played the last month. Terrible. 5 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs, 5 runs. That is the Nats are a little scrappy bunch. They could score some runs here. Not running to bet the Cubs tomorrow. I'm not looking. Good luck with that, T-Money. Knock yourself out. I'm saying no. Chris, I like the Giants tomorrow on the over the O's game. I'm going to be jumping on the O's game. I'm going to be jumping on that. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to probably grab that. Maybe add it to the chat as well. But, yeah. It's, Grace Rodriguez has been pretty bad. And I hate, the Miz comes in. He's a Baltimore guy. He's like, oh, he's a total bust. I don't look at a game as a total bust for a pitcher. Like, how many guys nowadays, pitcher wise, come out and really? I mean, okay, Perez had a nice little start here, run. You got. I think you got to give some of these players more time. Even the young guys, they're considered bust. They get pulled up at 21, 22 now. Young guys, like if you're 23 and still in the minors, you're not good. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I was wrong when I'm watching in late 80s with my Canseco's and Griffey's a generational guy at 18. I mean, let's be honest. But did you have a lot of 18, 19, 20-year-olds growing up? I don't. Maybe there was. Maybe I just didn't realize that these cats were that young. Um, yeah, hmm, it's I don't know. Definitely over. He gets hit. Dodgers, Sheenan, Stroh's homer. Yes, we know that. Breggy homer. Stroh's in front. Here we turn back to clock 5 years. I mean, not for nothing. Breggy turned back the clock 5 years. Is he that old? I thought the guy's like 27. What's he turning back to when he hit like 19 homers? Team money. I mean, how old's Breggy? I'm going to look up Breggy right now. 9'8". I'm seeing 9'8" in this game now. You kidding me? 9'8" guy on second. Breggy is 29. So 5 years ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2019, he hit 296, 41 homers. You are bringing it back to his exact good year, 41 and 112, 296. Has not sniffed that. In fact, you got to combine 21, 22, and 23 to get those 41. 12, 23, and 13 this year. So it's 23, 35, 40. I mean, like crazy. Oh, Breggy. Got to get that average up. That's what happens when you're banging on garbage cans. Cheating. You have good years. David, my bad luck started yesterday when the Astros were up 3 in the bottom 9. There it goes. Yeah, well, I don't know. Houston backers better watch it here. I'm seeing 9-8 with a 3-1 count here on Mousakis. He might do some damage again. The Moose is loose. Michael Amato. Astros are a mess right now. Bullpen's terrible. Yeah. How about Hicks from St. Louis, Flannery from St. Louis to the Stros? Maybe they get really crazy and get Goldie to come too, and they swallow the Abreu contract. How about them apples? Ball 4. Here we go. It's not over yet. Team money. About to lose once. Calatus. Money line plus 110. Also have Pumas. No, soccer. I thought we were talking about Puma shoes. Remember Pumas? They stopped Pumas. David Talk. Astros, Angels, here's a mess. Exactly. It's Yanks in the over tomorrow. This Angels, you got to take the over tomorrow. Yankee team total, whatever. Steven, Sean, did I miss the box opening? No, I didn't do the box today. Didn't do the box. Didn't get to it. I'm doing a box tomorrow, Steven, for sure. Box will be done. I'm going to. It'll be tomorrow, probably after midday money. Team money. I love the Marlins tomorrow, and another home run for the Stros. 9-7. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here. I'm a little behind in the chat. Fan run and pitch clock's going to end baseball. I mean, people love it. They're like, oh, look at this. Runs are up, time's down. I don't know. I can't get into it. The Phantom Runner for sure has got to go. All right, you want to do the pitch clock? Can we get rid of the Phantom Runner? Yesterday, Jordy and Altuve. Yeah, they need arms. The thing with the Stros, as good as they are, you're gonna run into problems because France and Hunter Brown are young. They're gonna hit their innings that they had last year, and it's gonna get ugly. Not ugly, but that's it. Winner. Stros got it done. Hey, because I got so many bad beats out in Sunday. I understand, bro. I'm with you. I understand. Like I said, I throw unit 2 on the O's World Series. Worth a shot. Team money. Marlins, run line plus 168. Team money is going to be the plus dollar data. He loves his plus money. You feel like me with the bad beats? I mean, they're rough. Where's the pitching? Exactly. It's terrible. Wimbledon was on ESPN. All right. It's on ESPN. I remember, again, 30 years ago, it was on, it's on HBO. Over Dodgers O's game. I do like the over in that game. Grace Rodriguez, he's bad. McCormick Tucker in yard tonight. Breggy and Tucker as well. 8 for 8. Look at that. I mean, let's look at this Angel lineup. Ohtani on the way out. Will they trade? I mean, they picked up Moose. Let him go. Renfro's going to get traded. How about, the Yanks will get something like Renfro and Griffin Canning or Sandoval from the Angels or some nonsense instead of Ohtani and, Snell and Soto. Team money may take the Cubbies run 1.5, 2.5 tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, it's bold. It's bold with Smiley. Monday, Marlins, Reds, Mariners to say. I agree. I'm with you on the Marlins. I'm not looking to bet the Reds. Why are we betting a Reds team that's lost 4 in a row and got a terrible pitcher on the hill? And San Fran's won 5 straight, and they're in second place and just find ways to win. And the Reds are in a spot where they're just finding ways to lose. Take the Reds. Seattle tomorrow. I'm not learning to bet Seattle either. I mean, I need a little more Seattle consistency before I start laying 130. As bad as the Twins are offensively, Mariners not much better. I think I'm going to do O's game over, Yanks game over. Just concerned about Dodgers cross. Dodgers aren't the Dodgers playing in Baltimore? I mean, they're playing. They played the Mets today, and they're going to Baltimore. It's a 3-hour train ride, Michael. Team my Stros not better cough up this lead. They won't. Ohtani hit a homer. Why pitch to him? Look at this. 9-8. I know MLB. I'm in love with MLB, but man, Breggy got paid and got a little lazy. Yeah, his in-laws live around the corner. They're nearby. Team money. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. They were definitely cheating. I don't know if it's kind of slow. I mean, it's basically August, team money. I mean, I don't think it's going by slow. I think it's going by. Astros win. What a catch, Tuck. I didn't see the catch. There you go. Good night. Angels challenging the catch. Confirmed out. Game over. I like Marlins tomorrow. Oh, everybody's liking the Marlins tomorrow with Luzardo. Yep. Team money, right? Tuck in, team money. He's ready for bed. Nice win. Yeah, I hate the pitch clock. I'm not a big pitch clock fan. 1777 memorabilia. Welcome. First time I've seen you posted here. Wild. Baltimore was just one game out of first place. I mean, really, I didn't see that coming. Tim Earl did. He liked the O's. I'm like, I'm not really buying on the O's. Yet here they are with I don't like their pitching staff one bit. I like Bradish, and I kind of like Wells. Rodriguez, supposed to be a big stud, hasn't delivered. Kramers gives up runs. I mean, it's not a super staff. The bullpen's fantastic. They get hits when they have to. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Orioles. Michael Bottom, one of the ESPN guys suggested Ohtani and the Rays or Yanks or the Angels. Well, I've been saying Ohtani to the Rays for how long now, Michael? If the Rays want young pitchers or young hitters, that is where you're going. You want major league kind of ready talent, young guys, controllable? Hi, Tampa Bay. I need help. Now, the Yankees, on the other hand, what are they giving them? You're telling me the Yanks won't bring up Peraza to play third or Flariel in the outfield. You'd rather have Donaldson as 188 average and Jake Bowers and Brian McKinney and whoever that Frenchie Cordero, whatever clown retread they want to throw in the outfield. They won't pull up their rookies out here. They won't play the rookies to help their squad, right? We'll just run out a bunch of Trevino and Higgy, no relation, behind the plate instead of bringing up Wells, who's in 300. No. Let's trade them all for Ohtani, who's going to walk out the door in October, November, and go sign in LA again. No, I don't want Ohtani from the Yanks. No. If you get Ohtani and you're not giving nothing up, I hear here's the Yankee Ohtani trade, and similar to the Mets who are 20 games out, and if they wanted Ohtani, they had to do something. Yankees want Ohtani? Sure, we'll take Rendon too. You got to take Josh Donaldson's last year contract. We'll swallow Rendon for the next 5 years at $40 million. But you're not getting one of our top guys. We'll clear your payroll down the road, but you're taking Donaldson back. And we'll throw in a tier 2 kind of prospect. If the Yankees trade their dudes all for Ohtani, I'm officially a Stros fan. Michael, give me the Spankies tomorrow. Yeah, another crazy game for the Angels. You're right. I've been bent since 9 a.m. T-Money. So I gotta say,
stop it. Get some help.
Really? 9 a.m., bro? Come on. Michael B's in the house. Have you met Breggy's in-laws? Listen. Coming in here asking questions like this. Definitely not Tampa Bay. Here's the thing. Everybody thinks no to Tampa Bay because they're not going to pay him. And you know what? A lot of teams aren't going to pay him. 25 teams won't pay Ohtani $40, $50 million a year. 25 teams won't. You got the New York teams, you got the LA teams. Maybe you want to throw the Cubs in there, Giants, maybe the Padres. Again, how about Padres? I'd say here, hey, do you want Juan Soto for Ohtani straight up? I do have to if I'm the Padres. Why wouldn't I do that if I'm the Padres? Darvish is like 36. Soto, okay, he's arbitration eligible, young guy. You get a pitcher, and you get you offset the 20 homers in the outfield. If he signs, super. If not, go after somebody else. I mean, you're locked in big contracts with Xander, Tatis, Machado. Yankees are too mid. Too mid. Young guy in the house. They are, because their pitching staff is terrible. You have Cole and nobody else. The lineup is terrible. And you're going to trade all your young guys who you won't bring up. Hey, Miguel Andujar, you're going to hit 27 homers from us? Great. We're going to send you back to the minors and not bring you back up for 2 years and let you walk out the door. Let's play Josh Donaldson instead of bringing up Peraza. Let's have the retread outfielder instead of Florial, who's crushing it. What are you doing? We're going to trade the guy. He's not signing in New York. He wants to be on the West Coast. Like I said, 2-2. Giants, Jays, Baltimore, Lone Eggs. Yeah. I mean, the Dodgers, Blow the extra innings. I mean, it was 1-0. Like what was this game? 1-1. I mean, don't get upset over a Dodger loss in extra innings. You tied it up. The Dodgers tied it in the eighth. So I don't know if they blew the game. I'd rather say the Mets blew a gem. Baltimore, absolutely. Please, that's I both Baltimore Jays run line to Jays total under. I mean, like, um, Orioles are mid of the pack in hitting and starting pitching with the bullpen. Bullpen's great. The pitching, they have two decent pitchers in Bradish and Wells. The rest of rotation, like most teams, it's a cluster. It's who's going to get hot, and somebody has a nice little month to carry you to the playoffs or through the next round or something like that. Again, the offense, it does what it is. It hits. We saw them lose to better teams. The pitching. You need the pitching. You got to get a pitcher. Kyle Gibson is not the guy. Go get a pitcher. Did I miss it? You like the over in Dodgers? Yeah, I like the over. I mean, it's Rodriguez has been bad, so I'll lean over there. Especially the Dodgers. What, to get 4 hit tonight? Yeah. T-money. If not the Cubs, I'm liking the Rangers, but the Rays will always show up when I fade them. And if I bet the Rays, they get smoked, but 102 with the Rangers. You're getting Rangers with Dunning, but it's Shane McClanahan. You know how I feel about him. That's a no-go. That'll be me watching the game tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see if I don't know if they'll be looking at lines tomorrow night. I might actually sit and watch that game here on TV. 1777. Yankees have the number 1-2 bullpen baseball last place East. Yeah, bullpen solid. Look at the pitching staff though. You have Cole, and then Rendon just got back, so he's gone all year. Sevy's been hurt and bad. Cortez has been hurt and bad. Montes has not played at all. Brito, Schmidt, Herman. It's a miracle they've won the amount of games they have. Judge has been hurt. Stanton's been hurt. Donaldson's trash. Stanton is garbage. Volpe's been bad. LeMahieu, guys, a 300 hitter is hitting 240. I mean, it's not. Rizzo hasn't hit a homer in 2 months. 40 games, no homers for Rizzo? 37, 38 games? I'm calling St. Louis. If I'm the Yanks, what do you want for Goldie, Flannery, and Monty? Give me Monty back. I'll put Goldie at first. I don't care. I'll put Stanton in the outfield, his dead legs. I mean, I don't even know what I do. I'm getting Goldie in here. I'm going crazy. I don't care. Get some pitching. Get some hitters. Giolito and Benedetti from the White Sox. Come on. Behind the Red Sox. The Red Sox freaking Kluber, Pivetta, and Chris Sale on their rotation. They're at least toughest sport of all. I don't care what anyone says. They say NFL's the toughest. I disagree with that. I'm really good in NFL. Baseball, I love the most. I do have up and downs. I do have big swings in baseball. I love it. It's so long. It's every day. There's so many more bets you can get into. And here's the thing. It's not really the toughest 1770. I know I say it's the easiest either. Easiest. People have to change their minds. It's like, oh, it's the Yankees, the Dodgers, whatever. Whatever team's supposed to be really good, right? They're going to win a lot of games. The best team is losing 60 games. And they're going to be favorites, big juicy favorites, $2 or more. If you have the discipline and go against that kind of stuff, you can make money. You can make money. Let's see. Yankees. You go against the Yankees all season, you're up about $100 at $100 a play. What other kind of trendy team has there been? Seattle. Right? Everybody loves Seattle. Huge. Oh, J-Rod, look at this. You'd be up a dime. St. Louis. 1,700 you'd be up. San Diego, another 1,700. You fade St. Louis and San Diego, you're up 3 dimes on Easy Street. The Mets, you want another 1,700 in your pocket? Discipline. Hardest thing. And that's coming from guys. I mean, you're saying teams are mid. So I've definitely been betting longer than you're alive, 1777. You gotta, it is tough grind, baby. Steven, I heard today the Padres are out on Ohtani. Yeah, they should be trading. They should be getting rid of guys. I'm selling. They tried 2 years. It didn't work out. I'm calling the Yanks. Do you want Machado? Do you want Manny Machado? We'll give you Manny. We'll take Josh Donaldson and a tier 2 guy back. We'll take Donaldson for a year, need his contract for a year. Take the next 10 years of Machado, please. That's what the Padres should be doing. They tried. It didn't work. Get back. You could do a nice, fast kind of rebuild with young players. You get something for Soto because that guy's arbitration eligible. I mean, maybe you want to keep Soto. That's fine. I'm getting rid of Darvish for whatever I could get at the trade deadline for a 36-year-old dead arm. I would get rid of Musgrove. I'd get rid of Snell. He's a free agent. Or maybe you keep Snell. I'll do Machado. Why wouldn't you do Machado? Put Tatis back at third. Put him at short, move the other guy to third. Giants, Baltimore, money line tomorrow. You like Baltimore with Grayson Rodriguez? 1777 last year. Philly went 32-32 post All-Star break. All of a sudden 10-2 to independent. That's the thing. You get a team that gets hot, right? I mean, this team got hot last year. You need a couple starters, and then you need that third guy to come in and start winning some games out of nowhere. That's what it takes to go on a good run. Phillies did it last year. We saw the Nats do it a couple years ago. I mean, who's that team this year? Who's that? And you know what? It's stupid to say a team like the Astros. They haven't had a good run all season, and yet they're still 7-8 games over 500. Second place. The Moose taking Miami, and Nets taking Cincinnati, plus the 1.5. San Fran really used up its bullpen this weekend. Weber's a 4.40, 4.24 ERA road. Yes, I get it, but also can we talk about Cincinnati? 4-3, 3 runs for them, 0 runs for them, 0-0. I mean, that's not a good last 4 games. Now you give up 1 run and 3 runs, tough losing, but I'm not running a bet on that kind of club. Michael, I think the over analytics, the launching angle swing, the new super rule like pitch clock, phantom runner. Well, the phantom runner is bad. I don't like that. Pitch clock, I'm not a fan of the pitch clock. But the whole launch, look at the launch angle in this. I mean, that kind of again, I don't get into that nonsense in the show or the, fielding independent, weighted on bases, stuff like that. I mean, it's hard enough to just get a person to take an underdog. I got to start talking freaking Chinese arithmetic kind of stuff to them. Like, come on, can't do that. Are you passing on Texas with McClanahan back for injury Tampa? Yeah, that's no thank you. As much as I like Dunning, I can't bet it. No thanks. What time to be a Dodger? Yeah, but I don't think they trade for him. Why are you going to trade for him and give up a bunch of guys or whatever? Or not even a bunch, whoever they give up. You don't have to give up anything. You can just pay him at the end of the year. That's what I'm doing if I'm a Dodger. I mean, why would you give up somebody? You know he's coming to your team next year anyway. Steven, who is going to trade for Donaldson? I'm just saying, if I'm going to swallow Rendon's contract, or if you want me to eat the Machado contract, you take back 1 year of Josh Donaldson at 25 mil, because I'm clearing out 200 million for you. You know what I'm saying? Like Rendon's getting paid 40 million a year for the next 4 or 5 years. What's his contract? Hold on a second. There we go. I have $245 million. Let's check it out. Let's check this out. I mean, the guy plays 40 games a year. He's been hurt since he signed this contract. It is 2023. He is 33 years old right now, huh? Look at this. Base salary, $38 million. Next year, $38 million at 34. $38 million at 35. $38 million at 36 years old. He has, what's that? $114 million left on his contract, and a full no trade clause. You think he'd take it to go to the Yanks or any team? I mean, come on, clear out that contract. You like the 1-800 gambler team one? Haven't pulled that out in a bit. Stroh's money line, never in doubt. Because he'll take 3 out of 4 from the Twinkies. They have to make up ground. Exactly. This is why it's, Crystal came in, was like, oh, it's kind of tough. This is a tough time. You think who's going to separate? Is it going to just be ho hum 500 teams all over the joint making the playoffs? Maybe the Astros don't go on a big run, and Texas doesn't separate, and Seattle wins a couple, and you got a bunch of teams sitting at 500 making the playoffs all over the joint. And you have Tampa Bay and Baltimore going to win 95 games or something, and everybody else is 89 and 83. Michael A. Tampa will just be renting him for playoffs, so they let him walk. So they're not going to be financially committed, but Anaheim will. Here's the thing. You don't have to offer your top guys for him. They know he's a free agent. Everybody knows he's a free agent. Why wouldn't they? And even if they give away a decent kind of top guy, there is no guarantee that next year you're positioned to be in the World Series again. What do you say? Oh, well, you know what? Next year will be better because Taj Bradley will be a year older, and Shane Baz will be back, and we'll have a healthy McClanahan the whole year, and Arosa and Diaz and Wander and Walls and Paredes and every one of these guys are having nice, solid seasons as a team. We're going to do it again next year? Is it hard to repeat? I don't know. Is it hard to win back-to-back World Series? It's hard enough to get to the World Series. You got Baltimore, and they're flawed. Every team's flawed. Atlanta just lost 2 to the White Sox. All right, it's great. Atlanta's the best team. You just lost 2. You lost to Lance Lynn. You're rolling out Colby Allard. They got pitching problems themselves. You want a couple young? We'll give you some decent, high level recruits for Ohtani. Why the heck would Tampa Bay say no to that? You're going to leave at the end of the year. Who cares? You want to win a World Series ring? You got a shot here. And again, the Angels. What are they doing? They know he's leaving. If I'm the Angels, I want to try to get Rendon away with no trade and get him the heck out of Dodge. That alone, again, would it be better than to free up $38 million for the next 3 years? I don't know. Ask them. I mean, if I'm a team, all of a sudden I free up $38 million. I don't know. I could put that to good use of the guy who's played 40 games the last 3 years. What the hell does 2 mid mean? I'll let the young guys answer that. Like Gore and Smiley. I mean, Smiley, I can't back Smiley. I'm feeling the Marlins, Nats, Tigers, Rangers tomorrow. Marlins, sure. Nats with Gore. I mean, I like Gore because Smiley though, and the Nats have dropped a couple. I probably an over in that game. Tigers over the Royals. I get it. Everyone's fade the Royals. That's why I said Royals for a plus 155 spot in no bottom 9. Rangers with Dane Dunning. I like Dane. I just I don't know. McClanahan, what is he really hurt? Is it a I'm watching it. I'm watching that game. Michael A. Dodgers make sense of Ohtani as well, but they do. Dodgers farm system is stacked. But why trade it if he's going to walk to you next year? And unlike Tampa and other teams, the Dodgers will be a playoff-bound team. All right? I mean, they'll be in the playoffs. Because if I'm the Dodgers, I'm making a move for like Tim Anderson, Louis Roberts. I mean, they're going to go to the White Sox and get somebody. They'll trade over there to get somebody. They're not going to trade to get Ohtani because they're getting him anyway. I knew what you meant. Desmond's an ass. What did I miss out on? Why was that? Was that a tennis ball or baseball? Or was it a softball? Underdogs run line on Monday. Here we go. 86 and 61 straight up minus $22. So this is a straight up. That was run line. There we go. Doggy Mondays have paid off this year. 42%. Put a dime in your pocket. Stop Geo's in the house. Plus money or nothing this week, Higgs. I'm rocking in Rangers. No bottom line plus 150. There you go. There you go. You think they're going to get the Sugar Shane Mosley or Sugar Shane McClanahan as well? T-Money. I think the NFL is the hardest for sure. I've had great, miserable baseball years. This is a good one so far, but I've had baseball years where I've got owned once at a time. Yeah, I mean, I have big swings in baseball, and you will. Especially, I'll have swings because I'm not laying 140s, 150s, $2, and I'll accumulate huge losses, 3 and 10 runs because I'm taking dogs. But I'll grind it back with 5 and 5s, 6 and 5, days, whatever stuff like that. Claw back with the plus monies. Michael A. Phillies put it down the Padres today. It should be absolute fire sale in San Diego. I agree. They tried, they failed. Exactly. That's what I just said, man. Time to go. Trade Darvish. Really, Machado. Call the Yanks for Machado. We'll take Donaldson back. Give us somebody else. If they're dumping, go all in, baby. You tried for 2 years. You failed miserably this year. You're going to run it back? Darvish is 36 and not good. Nathan. Still counting all the cash we made this week off poker. There you go. 12 honeys? There you go. Good one, Nathan. Enjoy those cards. Padres should start all over again. Yeah. I mean, you tried. You're going to run it back again? You need another pitcher. Darvish isn't that guy. And you got to sign Snell now. Good luck. Good luck with Bogey, Machado, Tatis, and so to look for a big payday as well in arbitration. NBA is the hardest. NBA's got to be number one because you don't know who the heck's playing until they tip off. Hate the NBA. 1777. Padres too soon will sell their top 4 team last year if the owners want to keep paying. Too soon to sell. Last place. Well, I mean, Rockies are in last place, but for all intents and purposes, they're 10 games back. They're 8 back of Arizona. Who's in third place? The Giants. They were giving money away. Hey, come here, take our money. Nobody wants to sign with them, and they're in second place. What do you mean too soon to sell? They're due for a hot streak? Come on. No, listen. Stop with that thinking. You'll be selling all your memorabilia. You'll be on the street waiting for these guys to come around. I mean, 1, 2, 3 in a row, 3 straight losses. They had, again, you beat the Mets, who are a last place team themselves, not that great. You beat the Angels, bad team. You lost 2 out of 3 to Cincy, who was playing good. You got swept by the Pirates. You lost 2 out of 3 to the Nats. You lost 3 out of 4 to San Fran. I mean, how do you wait on this team to get good? No way. Nathan, what the heck? We got some kind of glittery stars and money and smiley faces. Who's going to be this year's AL Phillies to face Atlanta World Series? If I'm taking a team to get hot and run through it, the Blue Jays. T-Money, I'm just rocking with the Marlins. Run line tomorrow and sit back. There you go. Take it easy, T-Money. Take it easy, all right? Not to go crazy. Michael says, best teams, draft and develop well. Braves, Rays, Stros. They don't try and buy a championship every year like the Yanks, Mets, Phillies, Dodgers. Yeah. Stros to Verlander going brought up JP France and Hunter Brown. Now, they weren't expecting McClanahan to be out for the year, or Javier to get hurt, or Uquidi to get hurt, and the bullpen to fall apart, and Abreu to stop hitting, and Altuve to be hurt. And I mean, a lot of guys, Yordi's out, a lot of problems there. But they're there. The Rays always develop well. And the Braves, I mean, look at the Braves, all the young guys that got signed. Ridiculous. 1777. Dodgers do draft well plus sign players. Should have 2 rings, but they don't have they have Dave Roberts as manager. Yeah. They draft and sign guys, and absolutely. They should have more. It really did. I mean, if you're a Dodger fan, you got to be disappointed. I mean, the last, 6, 7 years, I mean, brutal losses. Just bad. Robert, I got smoked to baseball day. No more K props for me. Tough one. Tough with the K props. I know. I got hurt today, too. It's some wacky baseball. Michael, San Francisco bullpen's fine. Duvall did not pitch. Taylor will be available. Tyler Rogers, probably not. Weber's going to give 6 or 7. I think so. And the Reds aren't hitting. Like, hey, let's bet on the Reds to start hitting today. Okay. The Giants could hit this bad guy. Like sometimes buying works, but the most consistent teams year in year out. Yeah, you got to have both. You need to develop guys. You need to. And we'll go back, right? Yankee core four. You had Posada, Pettit, Mo, Jeter. You had a core base of guys. Then you had some young guys come up and do things, right? You had whoever, like Shane Spencer had a nice little run. You bring in some guys. The one championship team, you had your vet, you had your Charlie Hayeses and uh, Cecil. They brought in Strawberry, like older vets. Like you need to bring in stuff like that on a team, but you need young guys. Astros got a lot of their own players. You develop your own talent; they're good. You can go out and piece together a trade deadline. Right? Houston right now? They need a pitcher because their guys got hurt. It happens. They're not going to buy a pitcher. They'll let Verlander walk out. They knew, come on. They'll make a move, which you have to do. And I'll tell you what, the Braves are going to make a move for a pitcher too. They have to. Like you locked in young talent. Yeah, they locked it in. Give me the Cubbies 145. Oh, Smiley. Hopefully they'll have you smiling. I'm not a Smiley guy. Much cheaper if they've waited. Yeah, lock them in now. I mean, worst case, like Michael Harris had a great year last year, not so good this year. Reasonable contract, you could trade him down the road. Not like he's getting 30, 40 million a year. They have decent, good contracts. I thought the show was going to be 15 minutes today, by the way. We're closing in on an hour. T-Money with a soccer. Here we go. I bet Cosmo $7. Lincoln Red Imps. Bikinis. Clax Saver. The heck is this? 1777. Yep. 2019 Nationals ring gave Strasburg Rendon contracts. It did. It did. They went on a run. I mean, Strasburg, they had to pay him. The guy's injury prone. I'm hoping they're collecting some kind of insurance on that guy for not playing. They got someone. I mean, he should just retire, but he's not. Rendon had great years in Washington. Look at his numbers in Washington. The guy was excellent. Hall of Fame trajectory. Can't play more than 45 games. Michael Yanks couldn't wait to take Rendon off the Giants' hands. Hasn't been a season. Fans already been buyer's remorse. Yeah, guy couldn't. His contract is financial anchor. Yeah. It's terrible. Oh, if he could stay healthy. If he could stay healthy. He said about a lot of guys. Steve Bowman. Dawson gets $1 million per hit at this place. Yeah, just seriously, right? Oh, man, Donaldson. Astros have a tough climb with depleted team due to injury. This will be the first time in 6 years they don't make the LCS. Well, who's making it instead of them? I'm not counting them guys out. They will make a move to get some help. That's for sure. That's the team that's going to get pitchers at deadlines. Houston, yeah. I'm telling you, they'll call. Will I be shocked if they call St. Louis for Hicks out of the bullpen and either Monty or Flannery or either Mikolos, somebody? They'll get both. They'll get a bullpen guy. They'll call the White Sox, get a bullpen arm. Lance Lynn, Giolito. They'll do something. They're going to do something. Steve Donaldson has 15 hits all year, and 10 of them are homers, 25 mil. We can't sign Correa. Let's get Donaldson for 25 mil. BJ, no Kyle Wright or Max Fried. The race pitch staff would be in great shape then. Yeah, but it's not. And again, wait for these guys to come back. Hopefully they stay healthy. I mean, if I'm Atlanta, great. If they come back, super. If they're good, excellent. I mean, Aldred, Morton, Schuster, AJ Smith. I mean, Strider gets hit. As good as Strider's having a year, the guy gives up 3 runs, 4 runs a game. He gives up some runs. You need another pitcher. I'd rather have an extra pitcher than not enough pitchers. Especially not enough good pitchers. 1777. Things about Atlanta. As long as they don't face Philly in the playoffs, they'll make the World Series. I mean, I'm not worried about the Phillies. I mean, if the Phillies go on another crazy run and get super pitching, Uh, I don't know. I'm not a Philly buyer. Steven, Angels want 3 top 100 prospects. For who? Otani? Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Where is let's see. 3 top 100 guys, huh? Are they getting them off of 3 teams? Are they getting them off of 3 teams? 3 top 100 guys? I mean, does a team so I mean, we're going to go top 100. Let's see who's got 3 in the top 100. A's have 2, 1 for the Stros, 1 for the Jays, 1 for the Braves, and that's AJ Smith Shuey, and he's back and forth. The Brewers. The Brewers going to make a deal. They got 5. They got 5 guys in the top 100. They're gonna give their bottom 3 guys to get Otani. That'd be interesting. They want 3 top 100. We'll give you 74, 87, and 98. No for the Cardinals. The Cubbies. How about the Cubbies as a dark horse? Cubbies drain their system. They give you Alcantara, Ben Brown pitcher. Uh, maybe they do that. Maybe you say we'll give you Ben Brown and Calvin Alcantara for Otani. Number 72 and 100. You get a pitcher in AAA. He's ready to come up, and you get a nice stud outfielder. Diamondbacks ain't doing it. I mean, I don't think they trade Lawler or Drew Jones. Dodgers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in the top 100. They can do it. Sheenan's up. Peapody's been getting some time up. Gavin Stone, we've seen him pitch. I mean, Giants, maybe they send 2. The Guardians can do it, but they're not going to do that. They don't spend. Mariners could possibly make it. They got Wu. He's on. They send Wu back. He's a top 100 prospect. The Marlins might. Marlins got some young pitching. The Nats have 5 guys in the top 100. They're not going to do that though. The O's, they've already brought up all their young guys. They're not. Kaiser came up. I mean, Kerstad might come up. I mean, they got some depth they could trade away if they wanted to, but I don't see that happening. That would be a steal. Not a steal, more of a surprise if it's them. I'm telling you, Cardinals, time to deal, and either Painter or Abel will get traded to Philly for Goldie. Like I've been saying that one for a while. Philly should go after Goldie. Missing 2 of your best starters. Yeah. Strider, Elder Morin, Freed returning soon. Well, again, we'll see how they pitch when they come back, though. Exactly, BJ. So it doesn't help this year. You need another pitcher. Team money. I'd love to see Machado. The Yanks was thinking the very same thing yesterday. I mean, that's the way I think. Again, I'm not a billionaire GM either. Everyone has, Michael says, everyone has sports. They're better at betting. I love NBA, college hoops, UFC, and NFL. MLB and college football, not so much. Yeah. I'm when I'm going good in something, super. I'll ignore something. You have to. I'm never great in every single sport all year. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen that way. Steven, Kyle Mazzardo, first baseman, young pitcher for Tampa Bay, and Diaz for Otani. Mazzardo's a first baseman. The young pitcher who? The Taj Bradley and Yandy Diaz? Franco. Oh, Wander Franco. I do that. Wander would get a lot of crap, but who cares? I've never been bet NBA regular season load management. Exactly. I agree, Michael. BJ, Padres are just like the Mets. Yeah. And the thing is, at least the Padres got some younger guys. They got Tatis, they got Soto, 2 under 25-year-old really good players. You got Machado. Musgrove's old. Bogey's Machado. Machado and Bogey aren't that old, but Darvish is 36. What are you doing with Snell? It's not like you don't have 2 40-year-olds you're paying 50 mil to or 45 mil, whatever. Michael says yes, they are. Steven says Bradley, Mazzardo, Franco, 2 picks for Otani. What about listen, they're not trading draft picks. This isn't like the NBA where you're getting top 5 picks. If you're getting draft picks from Tampa Bay, they're at the bottom because Tampa Bay wins games. It's not like it's a I don't see picks. I'm more of a give me a guy who's progressed. Yes, Toronto Blue Jays, 1777. Not even a 500 club. Which ones are you talking about here? BJ, the Padres? Terrible. 1777 was thinking the same thing. 92 World Series rematch. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the Phillies. I mean, I guess you're kind of a Philly guy. Here's Crystal. Excited for the Jays. Padres series. Jays have a good record for selling teams. Here's the thing for the Jays. If you're going to go on a run, like I just mentioned, put the Padres out of their misery. End it for the Padres, and that's that. You can't go in there and win a game or two. Steven, I thought Manny wanted to go to New York. I'm telling you, if I'm the Yanks, I'd be like, hey, what do you want for Manny? They'll say something outlandish. Be like, listen, where are you guys going to be in 5 years? What are you doing with this club? We'll take Manny. Who else? You want to get rid of Darvish's contract? We'll eat some crap. Padres should deal. 1777. Blue Jays got Manoah back on track. They get 3 stars. Well, that's the thing. You look at this team and you take out as bad as Manoah's been. Like he goes. Let me pull up his record here because I'm going to just hold on a second. They are 53-41. Let's bring him Manoah. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 5-9 in his starts. I mean, he's looked. I mean, he had a terrible stretch rate on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He went 1-9, or the team went 1-9. I mean, he's taking losses all over the joint. I mean, he just can't get out of the 5th inning. You switch that record for him, right? I mean, he was 16-7 last year. He's 2-7 this year. And again, I just said they've won 5 of those 14. He pitched halfway decent. I mean, even if he was better than 500, like he's considered what, a 2 or 3 starter? You'd think of him as instead of a 5-9 record. How about their 12 and 2 in those starts? And again, not that he'd go 12-2 or the pitcher would be, but even better, you'd have 2 or 3 more wins. Even 500, you're talking, 56 and 38, almost 28. He's been that bad. Crushed the team. Nathan, Summer League Championship. Here we go. Who cares about Summer League? Michael, I don't understand why no one will take the Giants' money. Giants are always in the mix. Great stadium, huge park. You live in the Bay. I don't know. Something about it. E Fornati. Giants. Money line. Laying the 150 tomorrow, huh? Rays money line. Tiger Red Sox. Look at this. Look at this hot mess. Oh, my goodness. All faves tomorrow, huh? Let's see. Boston, -210. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong taking the Red Sox? I mean, I'm not running to take a Oakland team that's lost 7 in a row. So, that's that. But I don't want to lay 220. Boston. I mean, you want to lay 220 with Boston tomorrow? Naughty. Paul Blackburn for the A's. Boston, is it going to be another bullpen type game tomorrow? I mean, who's pitching after Cutter? Who are you going to get? Bernardino? Scott tomorrow? It's a bullpen day. Oh, boy. Bunch of favorites. What could possibly go wrong? BJ, they need more pitching and lefty hitters. Yes, they do. No chance to come close to a World Series anytime soon. No, I agree. Manager horrible, too. Yes. Yeah, not a big fan of the manager. T-Breeze. If we could stay healthy, we would live forever. Yes. Seriously. I mean, hoping a guy comes back and healthy and pitches good. I mean, uh, maybe comes back and he's dealing. I don't know. I could take that shot. I'm looking. You want as many pitchers as possible. It's always about pitching. There's never much pitching. You hear that from March to October. Houston, yeah, they'll never get pitcher. What if Toronto had Stroman? Stroman back in the. I'll tell you what. If the Cubbies dump, you better dump the whole crew. Him, Belly, Wisdom, Ian Happ, Dansby Swanson. Why'd you sign Dansby? Send him out. Goodbye. See ya. Send him to the Dodgers. I mean, I would. You're trading Stroman. Why? The Reds are not for real. The Pirates are not for real. The Cardinals are terrible. Maybe the Brewers hang on to. I mean, I thought they'd trade Corbin Burns. I didn't think I was expecting them to go on a run. You got a good lineup. You got him and Steele are the two. I want to say they're two best pitchers in that division. Flannery's excellent when he's healthy. Richard, what baseball organization is best run last 10 years? Last 10 years? You got. I mean, Stros, Dodgers, Tampa. I mean, what are we looking for? Wins? World Series? I mean, Tampa is as competitive as any team. I mean, the Dodgers spend, but they develop talent. Stros have been to 6 straight ALCSs? Put the Braves in there with their young. I mean, it's got to be Stros and Dodgers and Tampa. No one. You know what? Honestly, though, I got to put the Giants in there. Giants are always kind of competitive. They might not win or get to championship games, but they're always fighting. Michael, what are the chances the Angels crap the bet to keep Ohtani? I can see them keeping him. They'll be like, "Oh, we're not getting enough back." Well, I don't think he's. I think he's going to the Dodgers. Why? Why on God's green earth are you staying with the Angels? They had Mike Trout for a decade, 1 pennant, 0 playoff wins, or not 1 pennant. They had one division title, I should say. You wasted that dude's entire career. You haven't won with him with both of you guys playing together. You don't win a game. Now they're going to start winning. Now, oh, you're going to stay here. We're going to win. We're giving you 50 mil, 38 mil for Rendon, 50 mil for Trout. Yeah, we're going to go out and sign a bunch of pitchers. Get that guy out of here, bro. I'm leaving. You guys screwed up this guy's life. You're not screwing mine. Goodbye. 1777. Angels want a hidden prospect at the time to be an Oriole. Well, will the Orioles trade the prospects, though? Right? Because are they going to sign him in the offseason? That's the thing. You can trade a bunch of prospects. For what? To win a World Series? Maybe they don't win a World Series. It's one thing trading him and keeping a guy. Keeping him is one thing. Because you got pitcher, you got outfielder. It's fine. You want to trade away some bats. He's going to walk out the door and you just traded 3 or 4 top guys? Yeesh. Well, laugh. I don't know which one you're laughing at. Phillies need a first baseman. Yeah. Goldie for Painter or Abel. San Diego market for favorable players. San Diego should dump. Angels need a shortstop and need a pitcher to replace Ohtani. There you go. What are the Yanks? You can trade Peraza and Domingo Herman, Louis Gill. Who's got a shortstop? How about this? I mean, I don't know what kind of Twins pitchers they have. How about Correa and a pitcher for Ohtani? In terms of fans and media, San Diego's good. Yeah, I mean, but they're not winning. Michael, Ohtani's going nowhere. Want 10 for 70 mil. Yeah, 700. Yeah, 70 mil a year. About right. Boston youngster. Again, I don't think Boston's paying him. Boston. He's not going to the East Coast. It's not happening. It's the Dodgers, maybe the Giants. I can see no. Texas or Houston is going to go after the White Sox guys. Steven, here's the problem: the Jays do have any top pitchers in the series? No, Barrios or Gaspin. That's their best pitchers. Yeah. Not a, well. No, Gaspin's going to go. He didn't pitch this weekend. It was Barrios on Friday. They pushed Bassett on Saturday. Gaspin didn't pitch today. It's Kikuchi. Gaspin should go in game 1. Barrios on Thursday. Gaspin's got to pitch. Was he on the injured list? Michael, good night. Bassett, Amano, and Barrios. San Diego can't hit. I'm sorry. How is I'm confused here of how Bassett is pitching. He just pitched today. So Gaspin is hurt, I guess. Is that what we're saying? Gaspin's on the injured list? I didn't know he was hurt. Bassett pitched yesterday. Tuesday. It looks like who is pitching San Diego? The old TBD for Toronto. So Kikuchi pitched today. There's Manoah. I mean, Gausman hasn't pitched since July 8th. It's July 17th. So is he hurt? I'm going to scroll down here. Cards terrible. I would take Patrick Wisdom. Red stink. Bryce Miller for Seattle. Why are you high in the Royals? Why are we betting the Tigers? I'll take a plus 155 shot. Bryce Miller and Teoscar for Hap and Wisdom. Is that fair trade? I don't know why I'm trading Bryce Miller. I need pitching. Seattle needs pitching. Granted, they need hitting too, but Hap, I'm taking a guy who's hitting 180. I don't think Seattle would do that. You know, the guy play third and first. No, I don't see him doing that. Otani has wanted to go to organization, has a chance to win every year. You would think, yeah. Well, you'd think so. Seattle makes Ichiro the coach. Yeah. Wow, they make Ichiro a coach. He'll go to Seattle. Manoah, Barrios, and Bassett. Just skip me Gausman again. That's what they said on the Jays broadcast today. Look at that. So Gausman is shut down. There you go. So it's Manoah, Barrios, and Bassett. All right. Well, let's see if Manoah could pitch. Gausman hurt. Okay. Yeah, that was Saturday. But that's I didn't know. I thought maybe they just pushed him back for a day. I'm like, what's that about? All right. He's hurt. There you go. Problem solved. Or my question was answered, I should say. I mean, you get Barrios. He's been pretty decent. Let's see if Manoah comes back. Bassett, maybe has a decent outing. I mean, got a nice win on Saturday versus Zach Gallen. Yeah, he's hurt. I didn't know. That's what I was asking. He was supposed to pitch Saturday, but I'm not up in my Canadian news. Didn't get my maple syrup report. All right. Now we're in 15 minutes. 6 games tomorrow. Midday money. Lock it in. I'll see you there. Put that notification bell.